Right, so today is the day. Today we are going to be overseeding the green with the bent and the ryegrass. So first thing we're doing is getting this Proteria out and we're going to groom the green. So we're going to change the reel out, so let's go. The plan of attack and the order I'm going to do all this is basically first going to get the rotary out, scalp this whole area down, which is about to do right now, and then from there basically we're going to get the reel mower scalp down even lower, so we're basically at the green height across the whole area. So we're trying to get the whole area about to, we'll try 6 mil at least for here, and then I'll cut the green obviously with the Toro. So I'll do the outside with the not the Protea, the Rover, and then yeah, we'll go from there. You guys just watch the process, and then obviously we'll get to seeding, top dressing, and doing all the fun stuff, and then water. But let's do it, let's start. Be responsible. It's my heart, so I hold you accountable, so grow up. Right, so one pass in on this, it's about 6 mil as you guys saw when I was videoing. I mean, put up the little shot in there, about 6 mil, that's about as low as this Rover will get. But yeah, we are scalping it. Look at that bad boy. So I've only done one pass around the outside, as you can see, and yeah, I've already got like that much out. So it's good, this is perfect, this is what we want, so let's keep going. So we are all done with that now. So you've got to make sure you go a couple of different directions with all of that, because when you go one way, it lays the grass over one way, which doesn't quite cut into it properly. So then you've got to cut against the grain of the grass, which gets you basically down the dirt like we have here. Man, we got some stuff. I've got no sand though, so my reel and my bed knife should be pretty good. The reason I use this mower is because I was going to send it off this season anyway to get ground, so that's why I use that. I wouldn't use your prized mower, to be honest. If you can get a rotary mower that can scalp this low, mate, do it. But if you can't, probably have to use a reel mower. That's just the way it rolls. But yeah, I did put some plant growth regulator on this as well about 5 days ago. So that's what you're supposed to do when you're overseeding. So you slow down this grass here. I wouldn't have mattered if I didn't anyway, because it's gone dormant, so it's not growing. Like that green has hardly grown at all. I did a smidge, but not a lot. But yeah, anyway, so put that down a couple of days before. So, and then you do the scalp like we did just then. Now I've got to tidy up the edges a bit because there's still a bit of grass on the edges, as you can see. So I'm gonna go get the landscape blade now and do it with that. Now you could just use a whip snapper, you'd be fine, but this landscape blade is gonna be awesome for this.
Not knowing what we'll lose.
Right, so I cleaned it up with the rotary first, just to get rid of some of the big chunky stuff, and then use this again. Look how much I got off again, just from one pass over it. It's nearly a full catcher. Looks tidy though, so much tidier. So as you can see, that landscape blade did a really good job against those edges. Like, it got in nice and deep. Some areas I even cut down to sand. If you can see just down there, there's just a bit of sand there as well. That's because the grass was too high there, so I sort of wouldn't chop it out. And I'll fill in next season anyway, the couch, when I spray this oversow out. But man, doing a really good job. That is the way to do it. So tidy, looks really good, nice and low. So now what we're going to do is going to get the groomer out that I've got here in the Protea. So I've got this set to about, the depth is, it's just nicking, you can hear it nicking the ground there. So it's only just going to nick the soil, which is basically what we want. It'd be good to go a little bit deeper, but this isn't a scarifier, this is a groomer. So it's designed to nick into the turf canopy, not the soil surface. So that's only just hitting the soil, that will be. So yeah, we'll see how much it does here. But the reason we're doing it is because on the green, since the green is so thick, we need to get some seeds down to the soil and hold in place as well. They don't get washed off, so it actually germinates and doesn't, so it's nice and even. So especially with bed grass, because the seed is just tiny as. Right, so I'm going to do the green first, see how it looks on the green, and then I'm going to do the rest of the grass as well. Technically I wouldn't have to do the longer sections, it should be okay, but since the green is so short and thick, like I said, we need to use this on here just to get some more seed to soil contact. Now, you don't have to do this if you don't have one of these. You don't have to do it, but it's just going to make it easier for me today. I'm going to get better results. You could use a scarifier as well. So I don't think we're going to get much out because it's not going to go very deep, but we'll see if we go.
Be over my troubles since you can't come around.
It went alright. It's only just nicking the soil, unfortunately, so it's not really doing what you'd need like you do with the scarifier. That's right, it's still opened up the canopy a little bit to allow some seed to drop down in there. And we got, look at that, that's all above ground thatch. Holy dooly, there's heaps in there. That's ridiculous, and that's just off the green, a slight bit off the apron, but not really much. But that's crazy. I'm keen to use that next season for the green. It's going to be awesome, help it really thicken up nicely, play well, not get too thatchy, and it should help actually areas start to fill in as well, like that dirty spot down the bottom there that you guys have seen for the last while. So I'll be definitely using that next season. Wow, actually really good. But yeah, it's not designed to hit this soil. I was just hoping I could get it low enough, but no, it didn't happen. That's all right. But I'm going to do the rest of it anyway. Thin it all out, and then it's time to oversow.
I think I might be over my troubles. Yeah, they've been there for so long now. Ooh, 'cause suddenly I think of tomorrow. Yeah,
Tell you what, that actually did a really, really good job. That pulled out so much crap. So much stuff. I'm really impressed with that. Flip, man, like it got all the green out of there basically. That's ridiculous. That's what you want. So now we've got soil everywhere, so when we put down the seed, it's going to be absolutely fine. So I did actually forget to mow the green lower as well, because I want to be cutting the green at about that height or a little bit lower, so I need to actually go lower with the Toro and scalp that down a bit. So let's do that now. So I just realised something. That blade set at 2.5 mil, sorry, that mower, and it was bottoming out, which basically means that the bottom blade is too thick to be cutting at that height, because the bottom blade is thicker than 2.5 mil. So it needs a tournament blade on there to get that low. Duh. Why didn't I think of that? Silly. For some reason I thought there was a tournament blade on there. Then looking at the bed knife, definitely not a tournament blade. It's thick as. So I need to get myself a tournament blade if I want to cut anywhere sub 3 mil. Even 3 mil will be a stretch. Just means when it's bottoming out that when you're cutting across the turf surface, it tends to grab and it won't float across the top. It means that you got your hider cut too low to the size of your bed knife. It does it with those rovers as well when you start trying to squeeze them down to 6 mil. My rover actually has a tournament blade on it, so it can get 6, even 5 mil. If I really want to push it, that's as far as it'll go though. I need to get a tournament blade on that Protea as well. Might not be a bad idea. Anyway, turned out alright. As you can see, it cut a little bit lower. That'll be perfect for us. That's a good base. So now it's time to seed. We're getting close. This has taken me a while. This has taken me 2 hours so far in this tiny area. Imagine doing your whole yard. So we've got all our seed inferred here. So this is some bent grass. This is Pencross, I'm pretty sure. Okay, have a look at this. Can you see that? We basically can't even see how fine it is. It's ridiculous. I'll show you compared to some rye. So check this out. This is some ryegrass. Look how massive that is. And that is some bent grass. That is absolutely nuts. So this is why you got to be careful with this stuff on a windy day. When we used to sow on the golf greens, like a whole oversow, well, not oversow, an actual planting of a green, we used to actually mix it with some wetting agent and water and put it across the green like that. Sort of like hydro seeding to an extent. But today I'm just going to put it in like that, cover it with some sand, put the rye on the outside, so the apron. Now I'm going to have to do this by hand because you know, I can't use a spreader because I'll spread ryegrass into the green. Now obviously some rye is probably going to go into the green. That's just the way it is. We're not going to get it perfect, but see what we can do. So let's spread it out. We're going to do the ryegrass first and then I'll do the bent. So I must be like, just before we do that, let's just get this corer and just do this spot here, just because there's nothing to hold the seed into place because of bare dirt. So I'm just going to make some holes there, put some seed in the bottom, fill up with sand, put some more seed on top. That's, holy crap, that's hard. So that is all done, all the seed is down, so now we're going to give this a really light top dress just to retain some moisture in here. That is the only reason we're doing it, and stop the seed blowing away. So let's give it a light top dress and then we'll nearly be done, which I'm glad. It's been a long day. Right, so for some reason I forgot to press record when I was putting out the fertiliser and the wetting agent, which is silly of me, but I basically used some wetting agent, the Hydrolink Green Plus, this stuff here, and I also used some Inoculate. So the reason behind this is wetting agent to keep the seed nice and moist so we didn't have to water it as much. We should be okay though because it's pretty cool here at the moment. Our days aren't even hitting 20 now and our nights are around 10 degrees, so we're pretty good. But the reason I'm putting out Inoculate is because it's got that added humic acid, and humic acid can help with seed germination as well. Plus the fertiliser that's in there, when the seed pops up at about day 6 or 7, it's going to be fed by the nutrients in that fertiliser there as well. Nice balanced NPK on that, so we should be sweet. But yeah, wetting agent's out, fertiliser's out. Sorry I didn't record it, I'm sure you'll be right. As you can see, it's all down, so that wetting agent's a very fine prill, which is awesome. So it doesn't sit on the leaf, and so is the Inoculate as well. Nice. Anyway, gonna wrap it up there, but thanks guys so much for watching, really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed that vid. Make sure you keep an eye out on this video as well, because I'll be showing you progress about every 3 to 4 days. Just depends on when my uploads are, which are Wednesdays and Saturdays. Might do an extra one here and there if the seed comes up a little bit earlier. But yeah, really appreciate you guys watching, and you guys have a good week.